Hello, subscribers, new subscribers, and returning viewers. Thank you ever so much for coming on this musical journey with me. If you want to support what I do here, you can always either buy me a coffee or support me on Substack. I leave the links in the description below, and if you've not joined my channel yet, please do so. It helps with the algorithm, and it helps videos like these find the audience that they're looking for. Today is Tuesday, so start with Elvis on the Tuesday. We do a different artist each day. We had Beatles on Monday, we have Elvis on Tuesday, and we go into different music on the Wednesdays and Thursdays. So we'll start off with this album. We're going through Elvis's albums chronologically, and we had last week we had his second album, Elvis, and this is his first soundtrack album. And I have about six copies, two on LP, and four or five on a CD. And what I have noticed about these CD pressings is they're all mono. They don't say that they're mono, but they are all in mono. Hold on a sec now. This one comes from the box set. I should have gotten the box set. Hold on a sec now. Excuse me. I'm just coming in a second. Now, I am back. I am back. Sorry about that. Now, this is the box set that this album comes from. Whoops. This album comes from this one. And this is an excellent box set, by the way. If you've not got this in your collection, please do. This is mono, but it doesn't say it's mono. It doesn't even say it's stereo. And I would love if Elvis, they brought out a mono box set of all his CDs in mono, like the Beatles and Bob Dylan have box sets, and the Rolling Stones have box sets of all their stuff in mono. But yeah, this is my main bone of contention is that you don't know what you have. You literally do not. This one has these weird things on it. Stereo effect from monophonic, and I honestly can't hear the stereo effect on it. It's kind of like a diluted mono album that you're listening to. It's basically this album here, this one here in on the CD. It's a reproduction of this, and we'll get to that later. This one, as I said, is from the box set here, and it's absolutely excellent. This one comes from this box set, so avoid this box set. And then you have these two very good albums, and what these are again, these are mono. This is mono. It doesn't say it's mono, it doesn't say it's stereo either, but I did a Google search on it, and I kind of found that it was mono. The teeth are loose in it. That's my only dislike of CD boxes, is the loose teeth in them. And then this is a remastered version of mono, and again, it doesn't say whether it's mono, whether it's stereo. So I'm going to assume, and I could be wrong, that this is all mono for the most part. All of it is mono. And like I said, this is remastered mono, badly put together mono. Then we have this one, colored vinyl version. I'll show it to you again. I have it on another list, and this is just absolutely fantastic. This is stereo, but again, it doesn't say. So what the quality control is like for the the re-recording on pressing of this album is, I have no idea. Avoid this one. This is that on CD. It sounds a little bit better than that, but it's still below par. And it has this all tracks electronically reprocessed. And again, it doesn't say whether it is stereo or mono. And you're left wondering. And this sounds absolutely, the mixing in this is dreadful. It is so piercing to listen to. When I put it on the turntable, it didn't last the opening track. I just had to turn it off, not even halfway through. It was just awful. Um, but if you're like me, you're a bit mad. You'll have the pressing anyway. So if you do see it, be in for a bit of a shock as to the quality. And I have as I said before, I have a Reader's Digest collection, and it is electronically reprocessed, and the sound is completely different on the Reader's Digest label for some reason, and it just seems to be messed up on the RCA label. And my go-to on this collection would be this one and these two, and then that one. And I literally would avoid these. So they're my go-to collection for Loving You. And what was really weird as well is this one is has all the bonus tracks on it. It's a reproduction of the sleeve, I get that. Then when you go to look at the songs, all the bonus songs are on the back of the box and not on the back of the actual sleeve again. So another kind of strange kind of situation. So yeah, and then what I would recommend is if you see any of these CDs, get these ones. Even though Loving You is not on this, get these CDs above this box set. This is much better value, and the quality is much better on them as well. So I highly recommend those ones. Well worth your time and effort. But again, if you're a little bit mad like me, and you'd like to have at least half a dozen copies of the same album and go through what the sounds are like, yeah, what I'll go for those two. And yeah, how many copies have we here? One, two, three, four CDs and two LPs, and itself is the second movie. Absolutely love the soundtrack, and it's just a really good quality soundtrack. It's his second movie, but it's his first soundtrack album. And here are a list of the songs on it. Mean Woman Blues, Let Me Be Your Teddy Bear, Loving You, Got a Lot of Living to Do, Lonesome Cowboy. Absolutely love Lonesome Cowboy. That's one of my favorites. Hot Dog and Party. Then the second side is not on the soundtrack, but they brought out the LP anyway. And this album kind of after listening to a few of the early Beatles albums, this album I think this album might be a kind of a template, if you will, to early Beatles stuff. So you have Blueberry Hill, True Love, Don't Leave Me Now, Have I Told You Lately That I Love You, and I Need You So. So yeah, I kind of see similarities between early Beatles album and this album, and you should check that out. Check the Help soundtrack out and the Loving You soundtrack out, and they're kind of similar in many ways. They sound different, of course, but they're taken from the same well of inspiration, as they would say. So yeah, my money is on this one, and again, it doesn't say it's stereo. It doesn't say it's mono. I have no idea why that is so. If you know, please let me know in the comments below, and I would be also interested to know what pressings of Loving You do you have, and are they better or worse than the copies that I have? I'd be very much kind of curious about that. So thank you for sticking out till the end of this video, and again thank you for all the likes, the shares, and the comments, and it helps me get good at this as I go along. So if you stuck out till the end of the video, thank you ever so much. You've been an absolutely fantastic audience, and we will talk to you again in the next video.